Hey guys, classichomer here. So, I know I was supposed to start the Catfish's Maw today. I'm going to, but first there was something I missed in this cave. Apparently it's not just a thing with money in it. It's a very important item I wanted to get, and, well, didn't know it was in here. And I don't actually even know exactly where to begin searching. Not there. Not there. Somewhere in here, it's a bombable wall, obviously. Ah, there it is. You just bomb that out and come right in here, you get another piece of heart. So, that's pretty important. There's another one that I should be able to get now that I have the flippers as well. But that is probably not as important as getting on with the next dungeon. After all, I'm not going to get another heart container out of it. So, I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut here, and I'll meet you guys back at the start of the Catfish's Maw. Okay, we're back in here now, and ready to actually get this dungeon started. And this is easily the most annoying dungeon in the game. I'm really not looking forward to this one. Well, actually, this dungeon and the next dungeon, I don't know very well at all. And the most recent time I played them, it was kind of a giant pain in the butt to go through. So, what's good is they kind of funnel you in the only direction you can go for the time being. Oh, jumping puzzle. Almost screwed that up. Slightly more challenging one. But if you played any amount of platformers, it shouldn't be a problem. And of course, as you heard the tone, there will be a key in this room. I wonder how we can finally, get that key. Let's get this first. Because, you know, it is far more interesting than the key. At least in the short term. Yeah, just push the blocks together. Who would have thought? And can't do anything with that room yet. But remember that one's position for later. You'll really want to not forget where all those rooms with big skull design are. Anytime you find one of those, I don't like these guys. There we go. At least the level 2 sword, it's not as big a problem to kill them. And with the piece of power, I'm probably doing like ass load of damage right now. Whoa, let's not get hit by Steffels. Other Steffels. Not really sure why they've got some that are the like Link to the Past style and some that are like the Hyrule Knights Link to the Past kind. Whoa! Bullet traps right in my face. Ah! Turn around, thank you. And damn it. Hoping I could maybe get them from the side like that. I guess I'll go left. I'm not sure if there's a preferred direction. There's nothing in this room other than bombs, huh? And we can finally collect arrows. Oh, damn it. Really don't want to take unnecessary hits right now. Ah, we could try and finagle our way into that room using the rock's feather and Pegasus boots. Crazy jumps, but just not worth it. What we want to do is come into this room, where we'll find a big Steffels that is also like a Link to the Past kind. You know, the really big ones that you have to use bombs on. Whoa, what the? That was odd. I don't normally have that happen. Wow, apparently you still have to use spin slashes even with the level 2 sword. That's awkward. Yeah, he'll typically block you if you're not using a level 2 sword, but... or if you weren't using a spin slash. I thought the level 2 sword would get past that. Apparently not. Of course, obviously, last time I did this dungeon, I did not have the level 2 sword, so I didn't bother to look up where I could find the seashells. Let's ignore the stairs for now. I think. Obviously, the goal here is going to be to hunt that guy down to get the dungeon item which he stole from that chest before we could. Yeah, I actually don't care about money anymore. I got the bow and arrow, and that was like the expensive thing. So screw trying to go out of my way to get money. This room is also very important. Do not forget where this room is. There's a hint later on that you can dive here between the 4 torches, where they would cross up, line up, whatever. Don't forget that, because that will be the bane of your existence if you do. You'll end up at the end of the dungeon going, where am I supposed to go? And it's just that obvious. Yeah, tackle, object, whatever. There's enough of them in this room that's actually annoying to try and walk through without just breaking them. And then there's these guys. I want to get to that room. At least I think I want to get to that room. That might not be the next... No, it's the next place. So, charge up. Swing way too soon. Apparently, if you do have the piece of power on, though, that works. Because that first fight I was able to hit him once with the normal sword swing. Must have been because I had a piece of power. Not that I realized that's what was doing it. And once again he flees. That's fine. If you notice, there were 2 blocks in that room as opposed to 1 in the first room we found. So if you can put 2 and 2 together, we're going to have to fight them 2 more times. And that original schoolroom I found that had 4 blocks will be the end of the chain. Whoa. I expected to hit him, and somehow his sword connected with mine, even though we weren't, like, you know, facing each other correctly for that kind of connection. You can make this jump, but it's probably not worth it. Ah, it's money. But what can we actually get from being on this side of the thing? Roughly nothing. Yeah, like I said, totally not worth doing that. And then falling down the pit. Fortunately now on this side, it's going to be a lot harder to get over there. And you have almost no time to get your jump ready. Come on, tap down. There we go. Haha, there we are. Let's set up like this. Just because I like having the sword. I'm pretty sure that acorn will not do a thing for me now. So, I'm not even going to bother to get them. Besides, there's a piece of power. Not that I knew I'd be getting that, but it's very helpful. I would like another couple hearts, though. Screw you two, game. Oh, hey, another one of these. Let's just get the bombs out, not bother with the feather. Hello! Oh, he's not going to talk this time. Yeah, you see, with the piece of power, you can just poke him. That's 2, and he should run away. Yep. Whatever, coward. And I'll just wait for that one to come to me, since he's apparently braver than the others. I'm not even swinging at you, I'm opening the chest. What are you jumping for? I mean, I'm going to swing at you, but I wasn't at the moment. Go down. Almost have all my hearts back. Can almost sword beam things again. And now we need to find our way back to that that first one, which was near the beginning of the place, wasn't it? So, what the hell is this picture supposed to be? I can't tell what that is. I guess it kind of looks like a snake, maybe? Doesn't really make sense for the catfish's maw, though. It doesn't look like a fish with its mouth open. I don't know. The maps usually make a picture. Sometimes they're more obvious than others. So we should just need to go to the left, right? I think. Hey, turn around. No, turn around. Quit coming at me. There we go. And screw it, I don't need to kill these guys. I'll find a much easier way to kill them pretty soon. And we're almost back to that room. Just gotta get through some of these skeletons. Hey, full health, just in time. Let's get those bombs ready. Uh oh. Apparently the sword beam does not work. Alright, there, he was just immune to whatever. Oh, wow. Sword beam actually just straight up kills him, doesn't it? At least I hope that's what's happening there. Let's lay a bomb just to be certain. Nope, stay back. I'm honestly not sure if that's really hurting him or if it's just making the tone in the picture. Bombs might still be more reliable. Anyway, he dies, and you get the hook shot. Yes, the hook shot is back again, and it's awesome. And for some reason it appears to have like a ninja star in the end of it. Whatever. It's no less practical than the claw shot from Twilight Princess. In fact, in some ways, I'm sure it's more practical. Actually, I don't know, the claw shot kind of really does make sense. Actually, I have something to grab with. These guys are no longer a problem. Because not only does the hookshot in this game typically deal damage instead of just stunning, unlike Link to the Past, it also takes away their big shield masks. And of course, being a hookshot you can use to get around. And this would be the dungeon to really collect money in if you hadn't already gotten enough for the bow and arrow. Because a lot of things will give you money. Now we need to be using the hookshot to find the nightmare key. And I may or may not remember where that is. Then again, we've already got the compass in the map, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. Have I gone through these stairs? I don't think I have. Should I? Maybe in a minute. Because I know there are things I could do up north. Let's just cause the room to keep moving around. Screw it. I'll just use the feather. Because I don't need to kill things for the moment. I can just do this. Well, I get a normal key. That's good. I'm sure I'll be needing that in a moment. You can also use it to pull these bridges. And get more money. And cool. You know, regardless of what they say, more money, more problems, I think that's kind of bullshit, as I currently have no money and tons of problems. Not in the game. There we go. Whoa! Wait, this leads to a dead end, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Back up. And now I think I'm gonna take those stairs I had been ignoring for like the whole dungeon. Yeah. There we go. And of course I need to continually enter and exit this room so I can open the path I want open. There we go. Slimes. Murder them with hookshots. And you can usually use it to get things, but, well, sometimes they ain't far away. Awesome. Not intentional. I do like how you can jump on the Mario enemies to kill them. That was not the button I thought that was going to be on. I, for whatever reason, forgot I had done that. Oh, let's do this. I took damage. I don't have my sword beam anymore. That bothers me. And have I? No, I haven't got the Nightmare Key yet. Okay. Oh, right. Damn it. I think I remember where that is. Sure, let's unlock that. That. Because I'll eventually need to unlock it anyway. Crap. Does anyone remember that room with the big hallway with all the exits and stuff that I didn't go into? Yeah, I want to be heading that way. What am I doing? I need this. There is a mini-boss over that way that I think is, like, completely optional. I'm not going to deal with it. This room, I need to find this room. Now I have the hookshot, it's way easier to get over here. And that might have the key, and I have a nah, it's a small key. That's fine. Because I think I'll be needing that to get to... Well, just get out of here. To where the nightmare key is. But I need to find... Where is that room with the water? I'm forgetting. Is it down here? No, crap. Let's bait these and try and... Nope, wasn't here either. Damn it. Tried to step forward to get them to come. I probably didn't have to, though. Or apparently didn't, because they still hit me. Whoa, hey, let's not walk into me really quickly. That's back at the start of the dungeon. Let's just follow this trail of water. Hopefully it'll take me where I want to go. I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay, so I just went through that, so I don't want to go back in there. Is there a thing over... out here? Yeah, there's more water. This is the way to go, I think. This will take me to that room. I'm not sure if that's exactly where I need to be going, but I'm going to anyway. And... bloopers. Was there something about not being able to use... No, you can totally do that. I don't know. For whatever reason, I feel like there's a thing where you couldn't use your sword if it wasn't on the right button. But obviously I can, so that's not a problem. Ah, yes. Now I need to do this. I really like the hookshot in this game. There's the nightmare key. Now I just need to get back to that nightmare room door thing. And that mini-boss is completely optional, and they're Gomas. There's two of them, and they're kind of really annoying because they like to charge and stuff. And my personal opinion on that is screw it. Let's not bother with them. Let's just go straight to the boss and kill it dead. And kill bloopers. I love being able to use the feather to get out of water quickly. I can't go that way. Pots are in the way of pushing blocks. No, let's not bother with that. Even if it does give me another big defense boost, I don't care. It was through these stairs, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure it was. Of course, you know, I should remember, I just did it a couple of moments ago. Yeah, it's this way. Get out of the... Ooh, thank you. Got you all like, get out of the way! And then they gave me something I actually wanted, so... I didn't mind that they were in my way, since I murdered them. Let's get this. Damn it. Kinda need both those right now, don't I? Unless I want to go into the stairs and out of the stairs. And we have another boss. This one's interesting. I think it's a little harder than the rest of them have been so far, but shouldn't be too bad with the feather. Whoa. Okay, which way are you going, Tail? Okay. So, this guy's gimmick is he's going to spin his tail around, you just want to avoid it. And for the time being, anyway. And when his head appears, you want to use your hookshot to get it, and then slash the crap out of the heart that he's showing. Oh, can I get there? No, didn't make it in time. And you want to be far enough away from the head that you can actually pull it out. So, that can make the boss a little tricky. Kind of luck-based, I guess. It's really not too bad. Oh, can't get that one. Or that one. This one do. Had to play a little risky. Might have actually gotten hit there. Oh no! So, yeah, apparently if we end up waking the windfish, this island is going to disappear, and everything on it's going to disappear. Oh no! But we're not afraid of that. We're not from this island. So we should still be okay. Right? In any case, we get another one of these... What were they called? Siren instruments? I I'm probably going to make a bonus episode near the end of the series to show the song of the original Game Boy game, because I think there's a sound difference, quality difference. Anyway, there are some things I could do now, especially using that mermaid scale I got last episode, but I'll save those for next time. So, it's classichomer signing out. I'll see you guys later.